Hi, we're going to start reading the Bhagavad Gita. We're going to go through chapter 1 in this video. And I am using this translation, the not a Swaran translation. And I'm also using a translation online that has the Sanskrit. It has the Devanagari and the transliteration. And the website is bhagavadgita.io. So I'm going to read the Sanskrit and then the translation, and then we'll talk a little bit about each verse, and we'll try to get through the entire thing and say anything else that seems important to say. This is chapter 1. Here we go. Chapter 1. Dhritarashtra uvacha dharma kshetre kurukshetre samaveta yuyutsavaha mamakaha pandavaschaiva kimakurvata sanjaya. So Dhritarashtra, this is the blind king, who was the king of Hastinapura, and he gave the kingdom to his son Duryodhana, and he's asking, and it really should have gone to Yudhishthira. We'll talk about this, but this is why this whole battle is being fought. We'll talk about that in a moment. But Dhritarashtra, the blind king, he is asking that he can't read. He's asking that the story be told to him by Sanjaya, and Sanjaya is the narrator of the Gita. So here we go. Dhritarashtra said, "What did my people and the sons of Pandu do when they had assembled together, eager for battle, on the holy plain of Kurukshetra, O Sanjaya?" Okay, so they're on the battlefield. Kurukshetra is the battlefield. The Pandavas, the sons of Pandu, are led by Arjuna, and that's the opposing side. And those are, you could say, the protagonists of this story. Jakuyam. They are they are the protagonists in the story, and the Kauravas, the sons of Kuru, are the antagonists. They are the lineage of Dhritarashtra. So anyway, that's the first. Okay, that's the first verse. Remember, there's 700 verses, so that's the first of 700. Verse number 2. Here we go. Sanjaya uvacha drishtva tu pandavanikam vyudham duryodhanastada acharya mupasangamya raja vachanamabravit. Sanjaya uvacha. Sanjaya said, having seen the army of the Pandavas drawn up in battle array, King Duryodhana approached his teacher, Drona, and spoke these words. So Duryodhana is currently the king, and he is the son of Dhritarashtra. And his teacher is named Drona. And so Duryodhana spoke these words. Here we go. Here are the words that he spoke. Pashyaitam Pandu Putranam Acharya Mahatim Chamum Vyudham Drupada Putrena Tava Shishyena Dimata. Behold, O teacher, this mighty army of the sons of Pandu, arrayed by the son of Drupada, thy wise disciple. Okay, we'll go on. Verse number 4. Atra Shura Mahesh Vasa Bhimarjuna sama yuti Yuyodhano viratascha drupadascha maharathaha. Here are heroes, mighty archers, equal in battle to Bhima and Arjuna, Yudhana, in parentheses, Satyaki, Virata and Drupada, all mighty warriors. Okay, so these are the Pandavas. They're all these mighty warriors that are arrayed in battle, ready to go, ready to fight. Verse number 5. Drishtaketuschekitanaha Kashirajascha Viryavan Purujit Kunit Bojascha Shaibhyascha Nara Pungava Yudha Manyuscha Vikranta Uttamaujascha Viryavan. Drishtaketu, Chekitana, the valiant king of Kashi, Purujit, Kandiboja, and Salibya, the best of men. Okay, so it's listing the different people that are arrayed in battle. They're going to battle with. Okay. Verse 6. Here we go. Saubhadro Draupadeyascha Sarvaeva Maharathaha. The strong Yudamanyu and the brave Uttamaujas, the son of Subhadra, Abhimanyu, the son of Subhadra and Arjuna, and the sons of Draupadi, all of them great charioteers, great heroes. Again, listing those that are ready for battle here. Verse 7. Asmakam tu vishishta ye taniboda dvijotama nayaka mama sanyasya sanjinartam tambravimi te. Know also, O best among the twice-born, the names of those who are the most distinguished amongst ourselves, the leaders of my army. These I name to you for your information. Okay, so now they're going to list the Kauravas. Who's on the Kaurava team? So those are the Pandavas. These are the Kauravas. Bhavan Bhishmascha Karnascha Kripascha Samitinjaha Ashvatthama Vikarnascha Saumadatis Tataiva Cha. Thou thyself, Bhishma, Karna, Kripa, the victorious in war, Ashvatthama, Vikarna, and Burisrava, the son of Somadatta. All these are ready for battle. Verse 9, here we go. Anye cha bahava shura madarte tyakta jivitaha nana shastra praharanaha sarva yuddha visharadaha. And also many other heroes ready to give up their lives for my sake, armed with various weapons and missiles, all well skilled in battle. Okay, they're all ready to go. So there's great warriors on both sides. Verse 10. Aparyaptam tadasmakam balam Bhishma birakshitam paryaptam tvidamete balam Bhima birakshitam. Our army, marshaled by Bhishma, is insufficient, whereas theirs, marshaled by Bhima, is sufficient. So even though there's great warriors on both sides, this is saying that the Pandavas are stronger. Right? They've got a leg up. Verse 11. Ayaneshu cha sarveshu yata bhagamavastitaha bhishma meva birakshantu bhavantaha sarva evahi. Therefore, do all of you, stationed in your respective positions in the several divisions of the army, protect Bhishma alone. We'll have to talk about that one, meaning of that one. Verse 12. Tasya sanjanayam harsham kuru vridaha pitamaha simhanadam vina jyochai shankam dadmau pratapavan. His glorious grandsire, the oldest of the Kauravas, roared like a lion to cheer Duryodhana and blew his conch. So the war is about to begin. War is about to begin between the two sides. Tata shankascha bhiryascha panavanaka gomukaha sahasaivabhya hayanta sa shabdastumulo bhavat. Then suddenly conches, kettle drums, I think it should be tambours, drums, and cow horns blared forth from the Kaurava side, and the sound was tremendous. So all these instruments were played at once. It was a tremendous sound to start the battle. Verse 14. Okay, verse 14. Here we go. Tata shveter hayer yukte mahati syandane stitao madhavaha pandavaschaiva divyao shankao pradad matuhu. Then Madhava, Krishna, this is another name for Krishna, is Madhava, and the son of Pandu, Arjuna, so it's another name, it's an epithet of Arjuna, the son of Pandu, seated in the magnificent chariot yoked with white horses, blew divine conches. So Krishna and Arjuna also blew their conch shells. Verse 15. Panchajanyam Hrishikesho Devadatam Dananjaha Poundram Dadmau Mahashankam Bhima Karma Vrikodaraha. Hrishikesha blew the Panchajanya, Arjuna blew the Devadatta, and Bhima, the wolf-bellied doer of terrible deeds, blew the great conch Poundra. So these are different names for all the conch shells that they're blowing. They all have names, which is interesting. Ananta Vijayam Rajakunti Putro Yudhistiraha Nakula Sahadevascha Sugosha Manipushpakau. King Yudhishthira, the son of Kunti, blew the Anantavijaya. Nakula and Sahadeva blew the Sugosa and the Manipushpaka. So again, these are the names of the conch shells that were blown. Verse 17. Kasyascha parameshvasaha shikandi cha maharata drishta yumno viratascha satyakish chaparajitaha. The king of Kashi, an excellent archer, Sikandi, the mighty car warrior, Drishtadyumna, Virata, and Satyaki, the unconquered. Again, they're listing the names of the warriors. Drupado, Draupadeyascha, Sarvesha, Prithivipate, Saubhadrascha, Mahabahu, Shankandadmuhi, Prityak. Drupada and the sons of Draupadi, O Lord of the earth, and the son of Subrada, the mighty armed, blew their conches, each separately. Everyone's blowing a conch shell to start this battle. Obviously, there's a significance to the conch, and we'd have to talk about the significance. The conch shell has great significance. It's obviously here called a battle, and we'll have to talk about that. Sagoshu dartarastranam hridayani vyadharayat nabascha prithivim chaiva tumalo nunadayan. The tumultuous sound rent the hearts of Dhritarashtra's party, reverberating through both heaven and earth. So, what does that mean, Dhritarashtra's party? Does it mean the Kauravas were very afraid? Not clear, but it made a great sound, made a great reverberation. It was huge. Verse 20. Ata vyavastitan drishtva tatarashtran kapi dvajaha pravrite shastra sampate danur udyamya pandavaha hritikesham tada vakyam idam aha mahipate. Then, seeing the people of Dhritarashtra's party standing arrayed and the discharge of weapons about to begin, Arjuna, the sons of Pandu, whose ensign was a monkey, took up his bow and said the following to Krishna, O Lord of the earth. So Arjuna took up his bow and said this to Krishna. What's going to follow? They have this. Their insignia is a monkey. Now, is that Hanuman or I'm not sure. That we'd have to look up. Verse 21. Arjuna uvacha senayor ubayor madhyeratam stapaya me chuta. Arjuna said, O Krishna, place my chariot in the middle between the two armies, so that I may behold those who stand here, desirous to fight, and know with whom I must fight when the battle is about to commence. So he asked Krishna to go into the middle of the battlefield so he can see who they're going to fight. This is all very dramatic. Yavaditan nirikshe ham yodhu kaman avastitan ker maya saha yodavyam asmin rana samudyame. Arjuna said, O Krishna, place my chariot in the middle between the two armies, so that I may behold those who stand here. Oh, I already read that. I'm sorry. My bad. Let's go on. Verse 23. Yotsyamanam aviksheham yaete tra samagataha darashtrasya durbudher yude priya chikirishavaha. For I desire to observe those who are assembled here to fight, wishing to please in battle the evil-minded Duryodhana, the son of Dhritarashtra. So the guy that's the king is the son of Dhritarashtra, Duryodhana, and he's not such a great guy. And really, Yudhishthira is supposed to be should be the king, but Duryodhana is ruling, and this is a big reason why they're going to battle here. Let's see, we're going to move on to verse. It wasn't completely my fault because they had the same verse twice in this. I don't know why. Verse 24, here we go. Sanjaya uvacha evam ukto hrishikesho gudakeshena bharata senayor ubayor madhye stapayitva ratotamam. Sanjaya said, thus addressed by Arjuna, Krishna stationed the best of chariots, O Dhritarashtra, in the midst of the two armies. So Krishna drives the chariot into the middle of the battlefield, the midst of the two armies. Verse 25, Bhishma Drona pramukataha sarvesham cha mahichitam uvacha parta pasyaitan samavetan kurun iti. In front of Bhishma and Drona and all the rulers of the earth, he said, O Arjuna, son of Pritha, behold these Kurus gathered together. So Krishna is saying, okay, look at the Kaurava army. There they are, led by Bhishma and Drona. Right? Again, this is all very dramatic. Tatra pashat stitan partaha pitrim ata Pita Mahan, Acharyan Matulan, Bratrin Putran Pautran, Sakims Tata, Shvashyoran, Suridash, Chaiva Senayor Ubayor Api. Then Arjuna, son of Pritha, saw there in the army stationed fathers, grandfathers, teachers, maternal uncles, brothers, sons, grandsons, and friends. So in other words, he sees that the Kauravas make up many of his friends, teachers, and relatives. Tan samiksha sa kaunteya sarvan bandun avastitan kripaya parayavishto vishidan idam abravit. He saw fathers-in-law and friends in both the armies. The son of Kunti, Arjuna, seeing all those kinsmen thus standing arrayed, spoke sorrowfully, deeply filled with pity. So now Arjuna, seeing this, he starts to get upset because he realizes he's going to be doing battle with his friends, relatives, and teachers. Verse 28, Arjuna uvacha drishvemam svajanam Krishna yuyutsum samupastitam. Arjuna said, O Krishna, seeing my kinsmen arrayed here, eager to fight. That's going to go on in the next verse. Verse 29, Siddhanti mama gatrani mukham cha parishyushyati vepastush cha sharire me roma harshash cha jayate. My limbs fail, my mouth is parched, my body quivers, and my hair stands on end. He's very upset. He's very, many emotions are attacking him at this moment. Gandivam sram sate hastat tvak chaiva paridayate na cha shanknomi avastatum brahmativa cha me manaha. The Gandiva slips from my hand, his bow slips from his hand, and my skin burns all over. I am unable to stand, and my mind is reeling, as it were. he's really going through. He's really struggling, really struggling. Nimitani cha pasyami viparitani keshava na cha shreyo nupastyami hatva sva janam ahave. And I see ill omens, O Keshava. That's Krishna. These are all different names, and they keep using different names, or they're all also called epithets. Epithets of Krishna, epithets of Arjuna, like O son of Pandu for Arjuna, or O Madhava Krishna, or Keshava Krishna. I see ill omens, O Keshava. I do not see any good in slaying my kinsmen in battle. There's nothing that's good that's going to come out of this, Krishna. Why are we doing this? Verse 32. Na kankshe vijayam Krishna nacha rajam sukani cha kim no rajena govinda kim boger jivitena va. I desire not victory, O Krishna, nor kingdom, nor pleasures. What use is dominion to us, O Krishna, or pleasures, or even life? I don't want anything out of this. Why are we doing this? Yesham arte kankshitam no rajam bogaha sukani chatta ime vastita yude pranams tyaktva dhanani cha. Those for whose sake we desire kingdom, enjoyments, and pleasures stand here in battle, having renounced life and wealth. Go on. Acharya pitaraha putras tataiva cha pitamaha matula shvashuraha pautra shalaha sambandhinas tata. Teachers, fathers, sons, and grandfathers, maternal uncles, fathers-in-laws, grandsons, brothers-in-law, and other relatives. Verse 35, Etan na hantum ich chami gnato pi madhusudana api trilokya rajasya heto kim nu mahi krite. These I do not wish to kill, O Krishna, even though they kill me, for the sake of dominion over the three worlds. Leave alone killing them for the sake of the earth. I wouldn't kill these guys even if I had dominion over, the whole universe, let alone this kingdom. I don't want to. I don't want to kill. I don't want to fight. I'm not going to fight, even if they kill me. And I wouldn't do it, for the three worlds, for the whole universe, let alone this little kingdom. Verse 36. Nihatya tartarashtirana ka pritihi syaj janardana papam evashrayed asman hatvaitan atattayinaha. By killing these sons of Dhritarashtra, what pleasure would be ours, O Janardana? This is another name for Krishna. Only sin would accrue to us from killing these felons. Right? There's nothing good that's going to come out of this. What pleasure would we have from killing them? What good is that? And we would only bad things could happen. He's acknowledging that they're bad guys, though. The Duryodhana team is not the best. That's why they're fighting, right? Definitely, the Arjuna's team, the Pandavas, they're the protagonists here. Tasman narha vayam hantum dartarashtran sa Bandavan Svajanam Hi Katam hatva sukhina syama madhava. Therefore, we should not kill the sons of Dhritarashtra, our relatives, for how can we be happy by killing our own kin, O Madhava, Krishna? How can we be happy by killing these guys? That's crazy. That's crazy. Madhava is Krishna. Yad yapi ete na pasyanti loba pahata chitasaha kula kshaya kritam dosham mitradrohe cha patakam. Though they, with intelligence overpowered by greed, see no evil in the destruction of families and no sin in hostility to friends. It's going to go on. 39. Katam na jneyam asmabi papad asman nivartitum kula kshaya kritam dosham Yadbir Janardana. Why should we not, who clearly see the evil and the destruction of families, learn to turn away from this sin, O Janardana, Krishna? So these guys, they might not have any problem killing us, but we should have a problem killing them. We see the evil of this. They might not, but we do, and we shouldn't fight. Why are we doing this? Kula chaye pranashanti kula dharma sanatanaha dharme nashte kulam kritsnam adharmo bibhavatyuta. In the destruction of a family, the immemorial religious rights of that family perish. On the destruction of spirituality, impiety indeed overwhelms the whole family. Okay, other reasons not to fight. We're destroying the family. We're destroying our religion. We're destroying dharma. That's what he's saying here. Verse 41, Adharma bibhavat Krishna pradushyanti kula striyaha strishu tushtasu varshneya jayate varna sankaraha. O Krishna, by the prevalence of impiety, the women of the family become corrupt, and when women are corrupted, O Varshenya, descendant of Vrishni, this is another name for Krishna, intermingling of castes arise. So the women will become corrupt, and then there will be intermingling of castes, and that's also a big problem. So these are other reasons not to fight. Sankaro narakayaiva kula gnanam kulasya cha patanti pitaro hyesham lupta pindodaka kriyaha. Confusion of castes leads to hell for the slayers of the family, for their forebears fall, deprived of the offerings of rice balls and libations of water. All right, so then when there's intermingling of castes, things descend into even greater chaos. It's not going to go well. Verse 42, we're almost done now. Sankaro narakayaiva kula gnanam kulasya cha patanti pitaro hyesham lupta. Oh, I think I already read this. Sorry about that. 43. Dosher etai kula gnanam varna sankara karakai utsa diante jati dharma kula dharmascha shashvataha. By these evil deeds of the destroyers of the family, which cause confusion of caste, the eternal religious rights of the caste and the family are destroyed. Again, it's the destruction of religion, the destruction of the family, the destruction of religion. Utsana kula dharmanam manushyanam janardana narake niyatam vaso bhavatit yanush yushruma. We have heard, O Janardana, Krishna, that those men in whose families the religious practice have been destroyed are inevitably destined to dwell in hell for an unknown period. Okay, so this means hell. Right? They're going to go to hell if they destroy the family and destroy religion. Verse 45. Aho bata mahat papam kartum vyavasita vayam yad rajya sukha lobhena hantum svajanam udyataha. Alas, we are involved in a great sin, for we are prepared to kill our kinsmen out of greed for the pleasures of a kingdom. This all makes sense, right? You know, Arjuna is making complete sense here. He's like, what are we doing here? This is crazy. Yadi mam apratikaram ashastram shastra panayaha dartarashtra rane hanyustan me chemataram bhavet. If the sons of Dhritarashtra with weapons in hand should slay me in battle, unresisting and unarmed, that would be better for me. Better to be killed. This was Gandhi's approach too. He was a complete pacifist, right? He's like, it's better to be killed than to kill, right? Better that you be killed. Sanjaya uvacha evam utvarjuna sankhye ratopasta upavishat visrija sa sharam chapam shoka samvigna manasaha. Sanjaya said, having thus spoken in the midst of the battlefield, Arjuna cast away his bow and arrow, and his mind overwhelmed with sorrow, sat down on the seat of the chariot. This is the end of this chapter, and getting to the end of our video too. If you've listened this long, congratulations, Jai. You made it. I know that was a lot. This series that I'm doing, this is like a course. It is a course. We are studying the whole Bhagavad Gita, but this is a course for beginners. I'm really learning it as I go along too. I've been studying the Gita for years now, but you know, I'm by no means an expert at all. I'm still learning. And this first chapter was just setting the scene. It was just telling you who's on each side of the battle. You know, the Pandava side, the Kaurava side, the major players, and it's highlighting the fact that this is a dialogue really between Arjuna and Krishna. And Arjuna is very dismayed. He's very upset about this whole thing. And he basically tells Krishna all the reasons why they should not fight. And he's saying, this is absolutely insane. Why are we doing this? And that sets the scenes for the next chapter, chapter 2, which is really a summary of the whole Bhagavad Gita. And if you only had one chapter to read, chapter 2 might be the one to read. So we're going to go there next, and that's going to be a longer video, but that probably will be closer to an hour. So stay tuned for more, and thank you for listening, and we will continue with this very soon. Om.